Today we're visiting a supernatural family. I've been wanting to do a supernatural family. And the challenge is going to be to turn the town. I also thought about making it kind of like Amazon vampire challenge, but I'll have to see what the rules are about that and if there's any other challenges out there for vampires. I'm going to speak at this volume for this Let's Play because my son is in bed and I'm trying to be quiet for him. So let's start with Gabrielle. This is Gabrielle Robinson, and she is a vampire and she is a mom. She has two daughters and a son. Now her husband has gone missing and she doesn't believe he's going to come back. She's not sure what happened, but she thinks that maybe her sister's fiance had something to do with it because they didn't like each other at all. Her sister's name is Bethany, and Bethany is up here, and Bethany is not a vampire, but she is a witch. She was Gabrielle's twin sister. Her mom was a very powerful witch who seduced her father, who is a not so powerful vampire. And Gabrielle and Bethany were born. They had a rough life with their mom and dad fighting all the time and pitting one another against each other. And then one night they woke up and their parents were gone and they didn't know what happened. So they've had some abandonment issues. Also, Bethany, she was engaged to this beautiful fairy warrior, and he loved her so much and she loved him, and they went into the woods and they were going to live in the woods together, but Gabrielle wanted her sister close to her, so she was very jealous, but she didn't want Bethany to know that, and she told her that she should move in with them because they need someone to live in the house as a cover for them, because they were going to live in the depths of the property in their lair, which is their home down here. It hasn't been built up very much. So she said, please live here. You can have the house, and you and your husband, when you get married. But the problem was that Gabrielle's husband did not like Bethany's husband, and he didn't like fairies at all, and they fought all the time. And right before they were to be married, right before Bethany was to marry her fiance, he disappeared. And what really happened was Gabrielle's husband took him into the woods and cursed him and took his wings from him and with some potions, and then proceeded to drink from him for days until he was too weak to do anything, and he eventually passed away. Bethany doesn't know this happened. She just knows he has disappeared. And meanwhile, years have gone by, and she has raised their daughter. And this is their daughter, Fern, and she is a fairy. She has to go off to school. And Fern is beautiful and very sweet. She is adventurous, excitable, artistic, and friendly. And her mom, Bethany, is a genius. She's a bookworm. She's good, charismatic, and friendly. And you would think because Bethany is a genius that she could figure out what really happened. She would have kind of suspect that maybe her fiance is gone because of Gabrielle's husband. But she is very involved in studying and trying to become a doctor, so she was a little distracted. And when she was pregnant for Fern, she had a feeling it was going to be a fairy, and she was nervous about raising a fairy baby and excited. And she was distracted because there was a lot of fluttering going on, and she was amazed by that. So Fern is best friends with Gabrielle's daughter, Ellen. Ellen is up here in her music room. This is Ellen, and she is irresistible, a virtuoso, hopeless romantic. She's never nude, and she's very nurturing. So when Fern was a baby, she helped her aunt Bethany so much, as much as she could during the nighttime hours, and she helped a lot while her aunt was at work. So they've become close. She's very close to Fern, and they look like they're the same age now, but I don't know if that's because of the fairy trait. Oh, I didn't get to show you Santana. Santana is right here, and she's going off to school. Santana is a loner. She's brave and she's rebellious, and she's a computer whiz. I've also been working on her logic skill and her alchemy skill. So I think that she's pretty good friends with everybody in her household. She's not too sure about her mom, about what's going on with her mom. But these are our teenage girls, and we have one boy, and his name is Russell, and he is down here, and he is clumsy and eccentric so far. So this is our family, and there's possibly going to be strife between the sisters. Right now, they're friends because Gabrielle keeps things secret. She's very good at hiding secrets, and she doesn't know where her husband is. She thinks that maybe he was either he got really tripped out about what he did to the fairy, and he fled town because he became a little bit paranoid because he wasn't completely evil until this happened, and I think he just lost his mind a little bit, and she thinks that maybe he was angry with her because she was the one that asked him to do it. And now she's the head of the family, and she's trying her best to change the town, and there's room for more people now, more vampires in their lair, and she's trying to keep Bethany close to her. Oh, Bethany went to work hungry. Anyway, so this is our family, and the challenge is going to be, just because I've never really played vampires before, and I really want to play a story more than a challenge, and I thought this could be kind of a dark story. And mainly focusing on the teenagers and what they're going through living in this town. in this town and what they're experiencing without having any father or anybody to really look up to. Um, oh, also, I should mention that Gabrielle always wanted a little boy, and she was so excited when she had a little boy. And that's all she could focus on other than herself. So she is very excited that she has this little boy, because she wants him to lead eventually someday. And so here you are. This is the third family. I have a very special family coming up from, and what I'm asking people to do is to vote on what family they would like to see in a Let's Play next. And when you do, I will start playing it. I don't have a schedule yet, but I'll post a schedule after we vote. But I wanted to tell you the next family is very, very, very special. And I think if you are a fan of Simple Bliss, then you will like this family. Okay, that's all I have to say right now, and I hope if you could please, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and share it, and I'm sorry, it's getting late. Share it, give it a thumbs up, give me a comment. Thank you.